And you just told me when you find inverse, we need to switch what and what? X and Y. So if we need to switch X and why now we look at here and we don't see any Y, right? So before switching X and Y, we need to do what? You need to replace the f of x with y. Okay, so the steps, first we need to change f of x to y. And like you say, because we are trying to find inverse, we need to switch x and y. And once that's done, we need to solve for y because we need the function, right? And then finally, because we are finding inverse, we need to replace the y with the inverse function. Okay, very good. So those will be the steps we are going to follow, right? And let's do it. First, we have y here. Equal to the function. And then what? Switch x and y. And then sometimes students stuck here. How do we solve for y? Multiply the denominator both sides. So we're trying to get rid of the denominator. By multiplying the LCD, which is the denominator here, to both sides, right? So on the left hand side, I need to multiply y minus 5. And on the right hand side, also y minus 5, right? So on the right hand side, I can cancel this part. And on the left hand side, this will turn into what? xy minus 5x equal to y plus 11, right? So this is another step that a lot of students get stuck here. What should I do next? Yeah, so you want to move all the term with y to one side. So I'm going to move the y to the left hand side. Do you know why I want to do that? Either way is correct, but like I prefer move my y here and move this term over here. Why? Flip what? Okay, so I prefer them to stay positive, at least the first term. So if I move this x over here, it will be positive. But either way, it's going to be correct. So if you do the other way, it's going to be fine. They are the same answer. So minus y. So can these two terms combine together? No, they're not like terms. So xy minus y minus 5x equal to 11, right? And now I need to move what? Move the 5x. So add 5x, add 5x. So we got xy minus y equal to 5x plus 11, right? We're getting close to be done. I need to solve for y. How? How do I get this y together somehow?
Divide the x.
If you divide by x, like this is going to happen.
The y and then divide by x.
Divide by, not x yet, but like let's see what happened first. So first we need to factor y out to get the y kind of together. So we pull the y out, and what do we have here? X. Is it just x? Yeah, sometimes people do it like that, but if you only have x, when you multiply it back, you only have the first term, right? To get the second term, we need to put a placeholder, which is minus 1, right? Negative 1 times this will get you the second term. Equal to 5x plus 1. So now I can solve for y, right? To solve for y, all I need to do is divide both sides by x minus 1. So y equal to 5x plus 11, x minus 1. Final answer?
Nope.
Nope. The last thing I need to do is what? Change my y to the inverse of a function, right? Okay, do we remember something like that? We did it long time ago. So this will be on exam 3, but coming back also on your final exam because it has a lot of algebra skill required to do this.